So I'm watching Charleston White on his channel. I'm noticing he's doing a lot of videos again on his YouTube channel. And then he drops another video. Let me see how long ago it was. Shout out to Charleston White, though. He drops a video 14 hours ago, 30,000 views. And he says his Instagram has been deleted. That's like the 17th or 20th time they delete this man's Instagram. I knew when C. White went around Aiden Ross what was going to happen. First of all, I got nothing against Aiden Ross, but I do notice what other people refuse to admit. Like, first of all, I don't like the dude Prime who's around Charleston White. That dude seen a 13-year-old girl who had a dunk on her, and he told her to turn around so he can see her dunk. Y'all use your imaginations to guess what a dunk is. I don't want to say it for YouTube purposes, but I know she told him several times she's 13. He still wanted to see it. Aiden Ross keeps dudes like that around him. That's my little issue with Aiden Ross. I know the algorithm picks up on dudes like him, and they love dudes like him. It is the complexion for protection. I don't care who feels some type of way, but I know my people don't stick together, so these things continue to happen to us, meaning that they'll deride Aiden Ross and give Aiden Ross passes for what he does, like basically using black folks as content, satire or whatever, playing them amongst each other for content. I mean, everything is content on the internet, so I'm not acting like a victim or anything like that. I'm just showing you how the semantics get played. I knew when Charleston White was going to go around Aiden Ross, he was going to have a fallout with Aiden Ross, not just only because Charleston has a fallout with everybody. I'm not here to do that. It's just I know what he stands on. He ain't going to be cool with what Aiden Ross does. See, Charleston Ross, I say Charleston Ross. That sounds kind of low-key raw. Maybe I'll title it that. But Charleston White, he don't mind the semantics as long as he's in control, just like the rest of us. I don't mind semantics as long as I'm in on it and I'm in control of it. But when you're making mockery of me, like I'm a court jester, part of your minstrel show, it's kind of baffling me. Number one, for Charleston White to lose his Instagram for bullying, it shows you the dangers of the internet, like how they would allow certain content creators to do far worse than what y'all think Charleston White is. Look, let me be fair. To the people who dislike Charleston White, you're probably going to tell me, well, the things he say and the content, you might be correct. If only I didn't see many other people of the other culture, Aiden Ross culture. I'm watching my words carefully. And the fact that I have to watch my word carefully and people like Aiden Ross don't should tell you it is a semantics. It is a biasness on social media that's played. But I see other content creators who do far worse than what Charleston White does, who play far worse antics, way worse than what you think of a Charleston White, and their love through the YouTube algorithm or through the Facebook algorithm, through Instagram algorithm. There are IG whores. I'm going to say it again. IG whores who are naked every day on IG and nothing gets done. Bro, I be writing comments to people who say racial things to me. It's not like even I'm crying like these racist people are bullying me, but I say things back because I'm a man. I'll be like, if they call me the N-word or whatever, I'll be like, look at this demon over here. And Instagram will send me a letter saying bully and harassment, and they'll get rid of it. And I'm like, but you left up the racist comment by the other culture person towards me, but I'm bullying by standing up for myself, calling him a demon. That just be wild to me. Then you see porn on Twitter that doesn't get blocked, but I'll write something like, bro, fly away. Can you probably don't believe me. Telling someone to fly away is a form of bullying now, bro. I said that on Facebook. They deleted it. I think I also said that on IG as well. It got deleted. And I wish Charleston White can talk to somebody like me who's the algorithm king of knowing what they don't like. I've been shadow banned on YouTube for a minute now. Y'all don't see me complain at all. I did one video only because Flight Reacts told me I should make that video. And it was more of my supporters been said I should make it. And it was more of trying to ask people for advice. Like, you know, YouTube was not letting none of my videos get monetized. Today, I just did a video for one of my friends dying that got monetized. But videos that have no violence at all, it doesn't get monetized at all. It's a selective process because those those squares who work in California, Apple Valley, who make all these softwares or whatnot, they specifically made that algorithm to know who's who and who's what complexion. You don't have to believe me. So for Charleston White to keep getting deleted, you went up against Aiden Ross. What did you expect? He's a moneymaker for that system. Anybody can become a moneymaker. All they got to do is open the algorithm to allow everybody to eat. The problem is that algorithm blocks off many, many groups of people and only allows certain people through that door. You might see a content creator who looks like me and they got millions of views or whatever, millions of subscribers, and you think they do let people in. At what number? At what rate? They only allow a select few of who look like you and me. But the Aiden Rosses of the world, he does content that y'all know I'm not tripping or lying. Content that doesn't even belong on Twitter, doesn't belong on IG, Facebook, damn sure don't belong on YouTube. And he passes it smoothly without any hiccups or nothing. I've seen so much. I can't even say the words or the things because YouTube will get mad if I say. YouTube will get at me for saying what Aiden Ross is doing, but give Aiden Ross a pass for what he's actually doing. Once again, I don't hate Aiden Ross. Do I believe he hates people who look like me? Nah, I think he's cool. I think he wants to be part of the culture, but I also think people like him uses the culture, maybe ignorantly, but I don't think so. I think he purposely knows if you get people who look like us around him and do certain satire, it benefits him. He's been doing it for years. And I knew when he touched YouTube, he was going to get a booming effect too, because that algorithm picks up on certain people. That's all I'm going to say. I don't feel like being no BLM and protesting. No, I ain't no victim. But I'm letting you guys know Charleston White losing his Instagram is for a reason. That algorithm know with a name like his, it can pick up. Charleston White really supposed to have 1 million subscribers by now. He's supposed to have probably 10 million followers on Instagram and another 4 million on Twitter. Just if you look at, because I always search the algorithm for all social media platforms. I became a damn near attorney. I give people free templates, how to defeat YouTube strikes, how to get your channel back. And I don't want no thank you. I just finished helping people such as my brother and other people. And then I helped another group this past weekend when I only had like 38. I got a channel that has 230,000 subscribers. We about to hit 231. And if I go live, I'll be lucky if I even get 40 people watching me. And an idiot will be like, nobody. Shut up, bro. The algorithm doesn't let the notifications get out. It doesn't let my message spread because I'm not a dude who just go along with the get along. I'm not Kwame Brown who says go along with the get along. Next thing you know, you see Kwame Brown doing an interview with the go get along. I'm not these fake Malcolm X and Martin Luther Kings on it. If I feel some type of way, my folks ain't being treated right, I'm very vocal and I don't back down for nobody. The algorithm knows you, puts you on whatever charts or system IP usage and computer terminology. I hope I didn't lose anybody. And that follows you no matter how much account you create or whatever. It knows who you are. They have voice recognition. You be thinking it's only facial recognition, which they use that as well, because YouTube has a new procedure where if you want to be identified so you can get verified quicker. I'm not talking about the verification with the check, but when you're creating a new account, YouTube has a process where you don't have to wait to build up history. You do facial recognition. It picks up on everything, man. So for Charleston White, no matter how funny he is, how many people rock with him, YouTube is not going to let him go. And I don't want none of y'all to tell me it's because of the things he said. Once again, there's many content creators who don't look like us. They do far worse. I think you guys don't watch certain YouTubers. You guys are stuck on one specific channel. You need to branch yourself off and go see what's going on out there in social media, and you'll be shocked. You'll be shocked at what's allowed by other people of other cultures and what's not allowed by you and I. So if people who don't like Charleston White and you want to get mad at him and hate right now, what's going on with him affects you too. You probably don't use your sharp intellects and wits to understand that part. What's going on with Charleston White would happen to you as well. You got to understand that. If they see certain people like me make a certain amount of money, they'll do something to stop your traction and your motion if you get through the system. Somebody like me, all my life, I'm from the mud, so I just jump over the hurdles that get in my way. Then they create another hurdle and another hurdle and another hurdle. That's what they do. You can't complain and cry about it. This is basically the way the world treats you and I. And I'm not a victim. I proudly say I'm not a victim because I use that for my own personal gains, meaning that it makes me stronger. That's my gains. It makes me utilize what the Most High equipped it with all of us. Even me saying the word the Most High, YouTube picks on that quickly, not just YouTube, the algorithm of all social media platforms. And they go, uh-oh, we got a leader right here. And they don't want any leaders on that platform. And I'm not even trying to be a leader, but their fear of the melanated brother being strong, having a strong hold on the world is endangerment to them. Look at Kai Cenat. They know he's a minstrel show. Look at Kai Cenat when he used his voice and platform. He had all those folks in New York. He had his own military force, if you think about it. Damn near a nation he had. But Kai Cenat is a court jester. He's a puppet. So he doesn't intimidate anybody. That's why the New York City police let him go. But if Kai Cenat was somebody like me and I had that type of voice and following, I would be a danger to their world and their society. So they can't have a strong voice like mine or yours being a Kai Cenat, having that type of motion and traction. Once again, I'm going to do a video showing you guys, I don't get the dislikes you guys think I get when you see low views. All of my videos, no matter if it has 1 million views, 500 views or whatever, all my likes have always been 98% and up. I think the lowest percentage I ever had was like 92. And even for majority of YouTubers, that's a high percentage of likes. I've never had a high percentage of dislikes. I got videos going in on people, still high percentage of dislikes. That means even my ops and enemies on this YouTube internet world, even they're clicking the like because of what I say on here. You don't have to like me, but you're going to appreciate the content. I know this already. So somebody like me is, you know, I guess it's a threat for the algorithm because I don't break any rules of YouTube. I follow the guidelines, but that's not the thing. You think YouTube cares for the guidelines? They throw the guidelines out there, my opinion, so they can use certain things to stop your motion. What are you going to do? Sue? You can't sue YouTube. People have tried, but that's idiotic. Well, I don't want to call people idiotic to try. You can always have people breaking the barriers, but they implemented their rules in a way, in an order where they can always go through the loopholes of navigating themselves where you can't sue them or whatever, or where they can get rid of you and you can't say it was unfairly. They have a lot of loopholes like that. So Aiden Ross can continue doing things that go against the YouTube guidelines and algorithm. And you and I, we can't even have a conversation about the ABC Mafia community. You know what I mean? But Aiden Ross literally had one of the members of that community on his show where people were low-key bullying that individual who dresses as a woman, the man who dresses as a woman. They were bullying that individual. You would think if it was you and I and we did something like that, we would lose our channels within that hour. But Aiden Ross gets the pass, and it is because of certain complexions of protection. I'm not trying to hear anybody say, oh, you're a victim. You have never seen DJ Bless One being a victim here, crying to the world, oh, it's unfair. The world has always been unfair when I came out my mom's womb. What is there to cry about? You know what I mean? In 2023, if you don't know what's going on, something is wrong. Hell, in 1970, if you don't know what's going on, something is wrong. You're supposed to, what I'm trying to say, you're supposed to know the way the world was towards us from the beginning. So for Charleston White to lose his Instagram, he will continue losing it. It's not because of what he's saying or doing. They've noticed his traction and his motion. Now he's linked up with Aiden Ross. His name is going to ring bells even way more. So they know when Charleston White is doing the acting part, the role part, they can tolerate that. But when Charleston White turns into the pro-black Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, it becomes a threat to the society needs. It's not part of the norms anymore. So Operation Execute takes aim, so he loses another traction. He's really supposed to be, I'll say at least 20 million in the pockets and saving accounts by now, money-wise, because everybody else is allowed to make money off of him, but he's not. And that's the way it is with emotion, man. It's one of them things, man. And then our people will still be crabs in a barrel trying to bring us down while this system is implemented. They know that. They know our people are not going to look at what I just told you. They're just going to continue being jealous of what I got or what Charleston White got or anybody else. And they hate, because they've programmed us. So don't you think the computer programmer knows the CPU's processor? Come on, man. Message. Love your family, love your kids. Stay blessed.